Who remembers series 2, me interviewing Jess? Well, you're going to love this episode. I've actually had to break it into 2 parts because we were talking for so long and I just love it when that happens. So please keep your eyes peeled for today's episode and tomorrow's. Love you all, Jay.
For the sheer scope of grief and wasted human potential, we have a moral obligation to understand the ultimate reasons why we destroy one another.
Hi guys, welcome back to Burn My Mood podcast. I'm your host Jay, and today I have a returning guest. This is Jess.
Hello.
As you may already know, say hello.
Oh, hello.
I'm saying hello as a thing.
Oh, as in them. As you're saying to them.
Say hello.
What would you do if someone just went, hello?
I should insert myself doing it, but I'll be like, hi. How are you, Jess? How are you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I got your baby on the set.
That's my puppy.
Jess has a new puppy.
I do have a new puppy. Make yourself known, Lulu. Thank you. Okay. Lulu's just saying hi.
What do you feel like since you've had a dog? Do you prefer it?
No! Not when she's fucking barking at me like that.
She hasn't really barked much today, though.
It's only at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock on the dot every single day. She fucking goes literally crazy. I don't know why. Maybe I should Google it. I think it's just like a puppy thing. Like, she's normally fine all day. And then, 7 o'clock, and she's like, you know what? I'm going to fucking bark at you until you get pissed off. I'm like, at any point of the day, do it. But when I'm trying to sit down and fucking relax, and watch my series.
Yeah, it's the evening now.
Yeah.
I've got a binge watch to get to.
Yeah.
Anything you binge watching at the minute?
What have I don't know if you've been watching it, but I Kissed a Girl.
I think I don't know. Did I see that?
It's only because, right, the annoying thing about it is they only bring out 2 episodes every Friday. So you got to wait fucking a whole week.
That on Netflix?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, do you really think you're that special? I mean, I'm still watching it. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just like, oh, come on, hurry up.
I thought they only did that thing where they release like half a series. So currently, I started watching the newest Bridgerton, and it's like there's only half a series, so I know I'm gonna get annoyed.
Yeah, no, fuck that. It's because if I like something, I want to watch every single episode, like right the way through.
Yeah.
I come home from work and I'm like, right, should we stick on whatever it is we're watching? And if
got
there's not
8
an
episodes.
episode, I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, because if I put a film on, I'm like, I don't know.
No,
but
I don't pay attention.
8 hours, I can pay attention.
Yeah, literally. But it's because it's only short. Do you know what I mean? Especially if they're like 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
Perfect for my attention span.
Yeah, definitely.
But a film, I know within the first 5 minutes if it's gonna be good or not.
Yeah.
If
Have
not,
you got like a go-to snack selection when you binge watch?
No.
No. Is it anything and everything?
I don't snack
Don't you?
when I watch stuff.
Oh my
no.
god! Every night, Alex
I have
and
dinner.
So Alex will have cereal, loads of snacks when we watch something at night, and I will always have chocolate mousse and anything chocolate.
I have chocolate mousse as well.
I love chocolate.
Oh my god,
mousse.
what's so like?
Are we the same person?
It's only because we eat our dinner around sort of 6:30, 7, and we'll eat it whilst we're starting whatever it is that we've been watching.
Yeah.
And then I'll have a pudding. So maybe I do snack then. Well, it's mostly dinner, and then I'll have my mousse.
Yeah. I basically call snack pudding.
Yeah.
It's like constant pudding in it.
Yeah.
No one has a healthy snack.
No.
Come on.
Yeah. I have to have, the thing is, I have to have in the house at all times something sweet. So I'll have either, so the last time I had a packet of Freddos and I have one of them a night, or it'd be like, I got ribbon bars. Do you remember them? Like the chocolate wafers. I've got them at the moment.
I like them.
And then last week I had Rocky bars.
I really like the gold bars.
Oh yeah.
What are they actually made of?
So like shortbread, isn't it? And then like it's like Caramac on the outside.
What's Caramac?
So it's like caramel flavoured chocolate. So Caramac, so obviously you've got white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate. Caramac is caramel flavoured chocolate.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so... I guess that's probably why they're still around.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I really like it on that chocolate bar. Well,
Yeah, no, yeah.
it is nice on that.
It's sweet though.
Mm.
Like mega sweet. Like Caramac is proper sweet.
Mm.
I remember, so Cadbury's came out with a new Caramac bar, right? Like an actual bar of it, because you can get the small ones. But oh no, it was called Caramilk, and it first came out in Australia. This must have been like last year or in lockdown or something, and it went fucking viral, and everyone was like raving about it. And I actually bought it at Clapham Junction train station in a corner shop for I think £10 for a bar. Because everyone obviously from Australia had it first, and then like obviously they were like shipping it over, and then they were putting it in like, you know, like the corner shops and selling it for like really expensive.
It's like they did with Prime.
Yeah. Oh fuck Prime, mate. Whoever used to drink that or still drinks it now, get in the bin. No, that's shit. It's just, I just don't know. That I was going to sound so hypocritical there, because I was going to say I just don't know how people can fall into the trap. But there I am spending £10 on a caramel bar, and it was shit. So yeah, that
to be fair, the only time I ever tried Prime is when I found it for less than £2.
Yeah, that's what we did. I think we got the pink one.
What, the can or the bottle?
The bottle. Never tried the can before.
I prefer the cans. I think the bottles are way too sweet.
They're all fucking minging.
I like the cans. They just taste like a really fruity energy drink.
Yeah.
But the bottles are meant to be, I think, healthier. So, but they're just so sweet.
But they say that they're sugar-free, don't they? Are they sugar-free?
I don't know, but sometimes the sweetness isn't down to the sugar. You can just put fake shit in there now.
I don't know how anyone could go into a shop and think, out of any drink that you could get, they're like, I really want a Monster, I really want a Prime. I'm like, your organs don't like that.
I actually know someone who had loads of problems with energy drinks, and they had to give them up because their health was really bad. It's so bad for you.
Yeah.
I used to drink a lot of Jaeger bombs. I feel healthier now.
Yeah. I remember when I was younger, so like obviously when you're like 18, my go-to drink was energy drink and vodka. And I used to, you know, you drink 15 of them a night and wonder why you wake up the next day like on death's door, like the worst anxiety.
So bad.
Crippling anxiety. And it's like, you've had 2 litres of energy drink the night before. It's not even the vodka. Like, and then you're waking up like, like hyperventilating.
Yeah. It literally says on Red Bull as well, you're not supposed to mix it with alcohol.
Really?
Yeah, on the can it says do not mix with alcohol.
Yeah, but it tastes nice though, doesn't
but
it?
every bar place will serve it like that.
It is good though, isn't it?
It is good.
But like not the cheap energy, like a proper Red Bull.
Yeah.
With vodka in it is good.
I think the first time I ever had a Red Bull was when I was literally hanging so bad, and I just thought, I'm gonna have to give in and do what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
And I gave in, and I must have been addicted for about a month.
Really?
And then I was like, this is becoming a problem. I need more than one a day. So I just felt shit for a week.
If you fed me a Red Bull right now, it goes one of 2 ways. Even with shop bought coffee now, right? But Red Bull, I've been the same with energy drinks for years. I've always drunk coffee, but with Red Bull, either I'll get so hyper to the point it actually feels like I'm on drugs, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with all this energy. And I used to be at work, and I'd be like, and everyone would be like, well, you're really energetic, and I just chat and talk to my clients really fast, and I'm like, and then all of a sudden, when you start to crash, I start to get like really jittery, and I'm like, I don't feel well. It's either that good. Or I all of a sudden I start to sweat and I'm like, I don't feel right.
I wonder what's doing this.
Start to panic, so I just can't drink energy drink, which is really annoying because, you know, sometimes you just really fancy an ice cold Red Bull. Oh, delicious, but I just can't. If they did caffeine free ones, I would 100% have it as a drink. Red Bull, listen to me, for people that can't drink caffeine, I still like the taste of it. Can you make a caffeine free Red Bull?
Yeah, that would be good.
That would change the game.
Have you ever tried Trip?
No.
Trip is like a CBD brand, and their drinks, and they're really nice.
Oh, really?
They're caffeine free.
I got so this brand sent me some CBD oil, right, to promote, right? So they gave me the oil, they sent me the oil, and they sent me some gummies, and because I'm such a hypochondriac, I actually haven't tried either of them. Because I thought that they were gonna like seriously harm me, or like, I don't know. So I haven't even.
If it makes you feel better, you will not like feel it. Like, you won't feel high, you won't feel wavy. It'll actually probably chill you out. Yeah. Like, any time I've tried any CBD, it's either done nothing or just helped me chilled out slowly. Yeah. It's not like a fast acting thing. it's way less effective compared to how people describe it.
Yeah.
But if you have it over time, like regularly, that's when you really reap the benefits of it. But it will not get you high or nothing. Because when I first started trying it is when I was trying to quit smoking weed. And I was like, this does nothing. And then I tried
this
it.
This is not the CBD I want.
Yeah, I wanted a little, like a little bit of a high.
Yeah.
But now that I'm like totally sober, if I ever have something CBD, like we've got some gummies here, I kind of like just feel more chilled, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't impair me or make me feel weird. If anything, I kind of forget I've had it. Yeah. And then I think, did that do anything?
Yeah.
But the drops, I had these drops that I also got from Trip. I found really are, because they're a lot higher in strength, you feel way more chilled a lot quicker.
Really?
Not like snap of the fingers, but it does definitely make a difference.
Interesting.
And then those cans only have something like 15 milligrams in, which is fuck all. And yet, because it's fizzy, you know, like when you drink champagne, you get more drunk quicker because the bubbles go to your head. Yeah. Kind of get the same feeling. So you don't feel drunk or high. You just feel instantly relaxed after drinking it.
Interesting.
So I would recommend it, to be honest. If you're ever feeling like you want to chill out.
I always want to fucking chill out, honestly. I'm always on the edge of my seat, like all the time. I'm never like fully relaxed. I'm always like expecting something really terrible to happen. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Gosh, it's so...
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's fucking long, mate. But, you know, it is what it is. Do you know what it is? It's like constant, like, being on autopilot all the time. It is exhausting. Yeah. Like, but you just learn to live with it. Do you know what I mean? And, like, I think to myself, like, all the people that don't suffer with mental health, anxiety, especially anxiety, what life is like when you don't have it. It must be so calm and, like... You know, they obviously get stressed over like money or...
I definitely took advantage of the old me who was in autopilot before the anxiety hit. Like, I actually used to think, oh, my life's hard. And then I got anxiety and I was like, but I'm still in autopilot. Why is this happening? Yeah. But no, I'm in a much better place now. Everything's managed. Yeah. So I'm all good.
I think I'm managing as well. Well, I'm coping. Before I wasn't coping. I'm coping with it now. Well, no, I am managing it, yeah. It's just...
You seem a lot better in yourself.
Yeah. I mean, last time, I was just, you know...
Well, last time you were on the pod, you were hungover as well.
I wasn't even hungover. Was I even hungover yet? Because I hadn't actually been to sleep. Oh, it was awful, wasn't it?
I had a really great time.
I'm glad you did. I was just sitting there like...
Do you find having is it Lulu? You call her a lot of different things.
Lulu. Or Mrs. Crumb.
Mrs. Crumb.
That's her nickname.
She's gonna get so confused one day. She must be confused now.
Well, the thing is,
everything.
Yeah, but we only call her by the nicknames or her name. Yeah. So unless we find more, which we probably will.
You want all of them.
Yeah.
But do you find she helps?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the main reasons as to why I wanted to get her, because I was like, I've just got so much free time and nothing to occupy my mind with, and I was like, I just feel like a dog will really help me. Yeah. And to be fair, actually, so I started my therapy when I can't actually remember, but we got Lulu in December, and then my anxiety got really bad, and then that's when I started my therapy. So I feel like it all sort of conjoined at the same time. So obviously I started my therapy, got Lulu, and then since then, like things have got really better. And I definitely think she's probably the main contributor.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
You're a healing girl.
I am. I'm in my healing area. I'm in my healing area.
Area healing.
My area of healing.
Well, since you were last on here, you have moved to Brighton.
Yeah.
You now live with your partner. How exciting is that?
I know.
What's it like? Was it a big transition?
Oh, yeah. Fucking hell. Do you know what? It's like...
Moving in with a man is different.
It is. Moving with anyone, because I've literally been attached to my mum's hip my entire life. And I thought, I'm not fucking turning 30 and still living at home with my mum. Not saying that that's a bad thing. Like, you know...
just didn't want to.
I just thought, no, my life has more to offer than me being like, Mummy. And like moved in with him, and everything was just so different, like a lot more positive, and like my life just took such a positive turn.
Do you say it makes you feel more independent?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say so actually, because Stu pretty much does everything. So I feel more independent in the sense that I'm now, obviously, I feel like a proper adult, but I feel like I'm more reliant on Stu, because with my mum, obviously, you know, we'd help each other emotionally, but, you know, I was quite independent when I was at my mum's.
Yeah.
You know, did my cooking, my cleaning, my washing, go to work, come home, had a social life, you know. I didn't really, you know, me and my mum would like check in or whatever, but living with Stu, like, he does do everything. I don't ask him to, but
Thank
you know,
you.
yeah. He's like, babe, I've just put your stuff on the wash. I'm like, thank you. And then he'll
That's
do
what
it.
I'm talking about.
He'll dry it, you know, and then he'll hang it up in the wrong place, and I'm like, where's my fucking denim dress? It doesn't go there. And he's like, do you want me to do your washing?
Yes, I
I'm
do.
like, actually, I didn't fucking ask you to do it. But
Yeah.
if you're gonna do it, can you hang it up in the right fucking place?
Yeah, it makes a difference though. Otherwise, it's all creased and
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, it was very, very
hard to adjust.
It really was. I really thought that I was gonna move in and be like, oh, bliss.
Yeah.
But I moved in
Freedom!
and I was, yeah. But I moved in and I was just like, so everything was so new and very confusing, and like, I think I really beat myself up because I thought I should be really loving and enjoying my life right now, but instead I'm fucking hating it. And I was like, I wasn't sure as to like what was going on. I was like, I'm so confused. Like, why am I not like enjoying myself and like having the best time?
Yeah,
But instead,
change is hard.
yeah, I was
Change
like,
is so hard.
I woke up every day like, I'm lonely. Like, Stu's at work. Like, obviously I had a job, but obviously building up my fucking client base when you're self-employed for the first time is hard. And I was like, everyone's at work and earning money and I'm just sitting here like, yeah.
When you moved, did you move to the same company but in Brighton? Like, work-wise?
No. So, well, initially kind of, yeah, but it just all fell through and then I just went on my own.
Oh.
Yeah, so I started in the salon, kind of employed by my own boss. It didn't work out, and then I just said, look, I'm going to go self-employed.
Yeah.
And I'm still in the same salon, but
Yeah.
I'm just now self-employed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. It's really good.
I hope you're enjoying it.
I am enjoying it. I am
Good.
now.
Now you've adjusted.
Yeah.
It is big, though. Like, when I first moved in with Alex, I'd lived on my own for a long time, and actually committing to it instead of it, because like it was different. We lived together for a while and I found that tough, but actually moving in here was even harder.
Really?
Yeah, and I was quite surprised by that because I thought, oh no, I'm going to be really happy. We've lived together for over a year. I think it was nearly 2 years maybe that we'd lived together. And then when we moved in here, I was like, oh, it's going to be so good. We're going to have a nice big house, a garden. And I was like, we might be able to get a dog, which we still haven't got, by the way.
Oh, you don't need that long. Just keep pushing on. That's what I did, and now I've got one.
I need to take a page out of your book.
Yeah,
but yeah, moving in, I think it was also a big change for him because he had not long moved out of his parents' house, like for good, and they'd moved house, so he couldn't move back in. If there was like, you know, like you always think to yourself, oh, what if, like, where would I go if this fell through with my partner?
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, I'm quite used to that feeling. I'm always like, oh, well, I can do it by myself. I've done it. Whereas he would be absolutely fine, but there's probably that thought of, oh, well, I can't go live at my mum's house tomorrow if I wanted to. Do you know what I mean? So it'd be more like, oh, I could just stay there, but I'd have to figure it out straight away, sort of thing. So I think it was quite a big adjustment for us both, actually signing a tenancy together, everything being, and I was adamant on everything being 50-50. And I was just like, no, I still must have at least half. I was like, I've always had 100%. But yeah, we adjusted, but then we went through quite a lot of the time, which kind of made it harder to adjust.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when one of my friends passed away, his brother stayed here for a long time. And that was so hard because he really struggles with alcohol.
Yeah.
So that was really, really tough, but I'm not going to go into that. I've already started. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But it was really, really tough. Anyways, I since we last spoke about your socials, I've seen an increase in your following, so that's really good.
I just haven't really noticed, to be honest.
Well, I wrote these things down.
Oh, thank you.
I do my research. So you've
you
had
do for me.
Yeah, so your content's still doing really well.
Yeah.
I really enjoy your getting ready with me for the festivals. I feel like that's like your biggest staple.
It is. I really enjoy doing it. Like, it's my favourite thing, but for some reason, like, it's just not doing as well as what it used to do. And I'm like, I don't know what's changed. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I look back at my old Get Ready With Me videos, like, they used to fucking go viral, like, proper. Like, that's how I gained most of my followers and most of my views on my Get Ready With Me's. But now it's like, I barely even push like 10,000 likes on my videos now. It's fucking weird. I don't know what's going on. And it's like, it always makes me think, like, why do I bother? But then I just think, yeah, but I really like doing it.
Yeah.
And I do want to do social media. But it's almost like when you post a video and you think it's really funny and then it doesn't do well, it's like, oh, why? People don't find me funny anymore. Well, do you know what? Fuck off then.
I think what it is as well is that people, like, especially on TikTok, people's interests change very quickly.
Yeah.
So there's a huge chance people aren't actually seeing your content.
I don't think so, because so many people comment being like, oh my God, I haven't seen you on my FYP for ages.
Yeah.
Or like,
So
you
that
should
must
do
be
more videos. And I'm like, bro, I post every week now.
Yeah, check them out.
Yeah.
Go
like,
on my profile.
why are you not actually like searching me?
Yeah. Why don't you just see me every day?
Yeah.
Just go on my profile direct.
Yeah. Like, just look at me.
How have you found using TikTok Shop? I noticed you've recently
I
started
have,
tagging
and
some
you know
stuff.
the funniest thing is I used to fucking slate TikTok Shop, and I'd be like, oh, look at all these wankers like selling fake Crocs, and like, oh my God, I'd never sell stuff on TikTok, like, ugh. And now I'm like, I saw how much money I was making. I was like, way!
I'm going to do that again.
But in my defense, though, I don't. The thing is, right? Everyone's got to make a living. So I know there's one guy on TikTok. I can't remember what his name is. I think he's got a boyfriend or like a husband. They live together. He's like a gay guy, and he does TikTok Shop every day, and he must earn bank, mate. Like, but the thing is, he could literally get me to buy anything. Because he's just so like he doesn't like proper put it in your face, but he's so good at using TikTok Shop, and he's so good at advertising, and he must earn bank because he does it every day, and he's always getting free shit. And I'm like, you've got to earn a living somehow. Like, I don't know if I think he's quit his full-time job, and now he does content creating every day, because you can earn a living from it.
100%.
Like,
you can earn a living from it, because if I posted just products multiple times a day, like if I had a bigger following as well, I think I could double what I earned.
What do you earn? Do you earn money on TikTok?
Yeah. So I've been using TikTok Shop for, I mean, I've had a bit of a journey with it. So like last year, one video went viral. I was like, yes. It did nothing for my profile. Like, the followers were fucking useless. Yeah. Because none of them see my content. However, I now have 1,000 followers, so I can actually use TikTok Shop. Because you have to reach a milestone first. I'm like, I'm just scraping the barrel.
Yeah. I just want to sell these fucking flip-flops.
Yeah. I just want to see how it works. So I then bought the cheapest thing I could buy, because you can request up to 5 samples at a time. But I thought, like, I did loads of research on what people say, and they say you have to pick a high-rated product, otherwise your content just won't be shown to anyone. And no one knows about the product, so unless it's like sick, like unless it's a well good product and people can literally like feel like they want it, there's a very low chance of people buying it. So you're better off buying something that, or promoting something that people have already seen, because it's just brand awareness of loads of people using it, and then if they see your video, you could be the one that they click buy on. So I bought this little TikTok light. It's like a key ring.
Yeah.
It was like the first
little square
TikTok
one.
light. Yeah. And it was so good, Jess.
You were in like a toilet or something, a hotel room or something?
I did that one.
Yeah.
I think I sold like 3 on that. And I was like, okay, that didn't work. And then I, as soon as you sell over 3, your TikTok just gets pushed really far.
Really?
Only because I have a small profile that I can tell with that. But it must be different on bigger platforms like yours. But for mine personally, if I don't sell up to 3 products on a post, it will just stop getting traction. But if I sell 3, it will push it like to like 5 digits, 6 digits. And I bought this outfit in green this year. And I sort of stopped doing it last year because I just couldn't deal with it. It was kind of disheartening. All the free stuff I was getting was shit. Like there was a couple of things that were good, but I wasn't in the best mental state to do it. So I'm not very good at hiding things. So I was just like, yeah, I got this. But now I got this in green, and I literally was very surprised it did well, because it wasn't on a very high rated shop. It was on like a 4 instead of 4.8 or 4.9. And it was only because I wanted this in green. Like literally was the only reason. It wasn't to promote it or nothing. I literally was like, 15 quid, I'll try it, right? A green outfit in my brand colours. I was like, I'll do that. So then I bought it. It took weeks to come because it must come from like China. And I literally just put my camera down after a shower, put it on, and I was like, this is actually so good. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Like, has anyone used this? And then I think a lot of people were commenting on it, saying, oh, there's one on Pretty Little Thing, but this is literally like 10% of the price. I think on Pretty Little Thing it was like 50 or 60 £60.
Fucking hell.
Whereas this one is literally 15 quid.
Yeah. My beanbag.
I love putting my feet up, honestly. It's just comfy. But yeah, that video must have sold so many. Like, I think nearly 300 I've sold.
Really?
And that's
Jesus.
over the space of like the
What,
beginning of
on the
April to
outfit?
May. Yeah. And I made loads of other videos as well, and some have sold like maybe 10 or 20.
Sorry, I need
But
to
that
get
one
comfortable.
video, that's all right. Adjust when you need.
Hold on.
But yeah, that video, the rest of them, like, some of them sell sometimes, but not really, because I've done quite a few
So how much commission did you get then?
for that month. So because it's like over a tenner, I'd get £1 per item, which is shit, because I made them fucking thousands.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I must have made about 400,
Bloody hell, man.
which is all right for one
Yeah.
video.
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
So like, if one video does well in a whole month, that can literally be a part-time job for some people.
Yeah.
So if I just, like, I only now, like, I'm well funny about what I take in because of last year. So I only accept samples or buy product that I actually can promote. I know are going to be all right based on their reviews or other people showing how it works, like looking at it online. I kind of do a bit of research. If it's completely organic and natural, I will try it, even if it's got no reviews, because I want to see if it is actually completely natural, because my skin's going to tell the camera.
Yeah.
If I put something on my face and it goes red straight away, it's not fucking natural.
But then the thing is, if they send you a sample and you don't like it, are you still like...
I still have to tag it.
See?
But I only have to do one.
Yeah.
So, like, literally this happened yesterday. Sometimes, I mean, I get a lot of stuff that ends up being shit, but by the time I go to make the video, they've shut their account. So I report it to TikTok, and I just hope it don't damage my account, because that happened when I did the TikTok live. I got sent these sick glasses. They were well nice as well. I was literally like, these are so nice. They're just sunglasses, but they looked proper trendy. It looked like no one had them. I was like, I got the new thing. And then I couldn't tag the product because the company shut down.
Oh.
And I was like, I can't contact anyone. What's going on? And it was just saying, you need to post this on this day and this day. And I'm like, I can't attach it because there's no fucking stock. Like, it's literally disappeared. So I don't know whether that contributed to anything, but a year later, it's obviously fine. But yeah, yesterday I opened my TikTok samples. I got, this is so fun to say, I got some new things. I got this like tripod that follows you.
Yeah, we've got that.
And it's sick.
Yeah.
It's so
But I think
sick.
Stu paid for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you should have just fucking got a free sample.
Yeah. All you have to do is post one video.
Yeah, why would you pay for it when you could get it for free?
Yeah, use your platform.
Yeah. Send me free shit.
Please. And then, so that was really good. And then the other thing I got was the earwax tool.
Yeah.
So you basically, it's an ear, it looks like an ear, like a little pen, but it's got like a little scooper. You put a little Johnny on it.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. You have to put this plastic Johnny on, which I didn't know. It's got a camera and a really bright LED light, and you put it in your ear, connect it to your phone, and you're meant to be able to basically scrape out things that cotton buds don't get.
Yeah.
Right? You're meant to see all the wax. It's going to be so satisfying, and I love shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
I love spot popping. I love all that stuff. I'm like, oh, that's going to be so
Yeah.
fun. I connected it to my phone. Like, the whole process was odd. Like, I had to connect. So the Wi-Fi was the pen. I had to connect it to the pen through Wi-Fi, not Bluetooth, which was like, what in the spital is going on?
Yeah.
So I connected it, and then I had to connect back to my Wi-Fi to download the actual app and then do that. So I had to go back and forth. And then it was like, you just press record, or you can just use it as a mirror and go like that. And I'm recording it because obviously to make content. And I'm like, am I doing this right? And I'm like, this is shit. This is the worst.
You just see
thing.
some fucking man in his living room looking at a camera.
Like,
hello.
did I show you this outside?
Yeah.
It is literally like,
Do you know what's so
infrared.
annoying? Because I really want that. I want to just look in my ear.
Yeah. I don't know whether I was just unlucky. This looks like a colonoscopy.
It does.
But you can't actually see
It's
what's
a booty
going
hole.
on. Yeah, like, it is weird. But yeah, so that was well annoying. So that was well annoying because I have to post it, and then I know that could affect it, especially if the company doesn't go, yep, she promoted it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, if you look at my page, I do honest reviews. Sometimes I tag a product if it's on TikTok, but if I don't get it on TikTok, sometimes I'm like, oh, I got this recently, it was alright.
Yeah.
Or don't try this is shit.
Yeah.
So that was well annoying when it was shit, because I was like, oh, now I've got to make a downer video.
Yeah.
And I just hope it don't affect it.
Yeah.
But if you ever see videos of people saying like bad reviews, make sure you engage with it and say thanks for being honest, because honestly, it will screw us over, and then people will just stop making bad reviews. So you're welcome. Thank you. Yeah.
I need money.
Do you know what I was thinking as well? Obviously I already know you. So I thought, oh, when I invite you back on, I'll have to do extra research, see if I can dig any deeper. And I noticed you and Stu actually have a joint account.
Yeah.
Why don't you post on it?
Because we don't make any videos.
Oh. I really like stuff
We
that
always
you guys
have.
do together.
We always have like ambition and ideas, but we just never do it. We never do it. We're quite bad at social media, to be honest. Like the idea is there, and like the want to do it is there, but it's just, you know, like the time, the energy, making ideas. And I think because both of our personal accounts aren't doing very well,
It's making you think
it's just
you want to go, because obviously it makes more sense to double down on the ones that do well.
Yeah.
So you want to kind of focus on the stronger platforms first.
We want to do another location video though.
Oh, that was great.
But that took all fucking day to film.
Maybe you should plan to do like one a month.
I just don't think we'd have time.
No.
I really don't, because obviously, like, we both pretty much work full time. On the weekends, we're usually out or doing something. We'd have to like dedicate a day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's just so hard to find the time nowadays. But we really wanted to do one in Littlehampton because it's a shithole. And I think it'd be like, welcome to Littlehampton, where people come to sniff crack by Sainsbury's and go to the beach.
While sniffing crack.
Yeah. Sniffing crack on the beach with a 99p ice lolly.
I think you'd actually be really good at presenting, you know.
I would love it.
I think
Honestly,
you could. I
if
think
anyone
you'd be so
sees
good.
this, I really want to be on TV.
Yeah.
Oh
I think
my
you'd
God.
be so good at presenting. Your humour is just spot on.
I just love, because you know, one of my favourite TikTokers, Charlie Marlowe, she's the presenter for I Kissed the Girl.
Yeah.
So, hi, I'm Charlie Marlowe.
She's great.
She's fucking so good.
You have very similar, like, delivery, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, the way when you make videos or content, it's the way you speak to the camera, it's like you're presenting yourself.
Yeah.
And it's very similar delivery. I really like it.
I just love her so much. I think she's so fun. And one of my other favourite ones, I can't remember what his actual surname is, but his name's Jack. I think he lives in Brighton or somewhere. And
I think you said this last time, and I still never found out who it was.
Oh, he's just so funny. He's like, for God's sake, Jessica. Oh, he's so good. I just love him so much. I met him once in Club Revenge. But yeah, I think he knew me and I knew him, and I just honestly, like, he's so funny. Like, he needs like to be a comedian. Like the way he like says things, the way he just like delivers what he says, and the like what he talks about is just so funny.
Yeah.
Like, he's proper funny. He's a good time.
There are some creators I do really like. It's nice to see, what's her name? GK Barry do so well now.
Yeah.
Like, watching her go from TikTok to, like, both platforms, TikTok and Instagram, and then basically being on top of all the TV scene. That is crazy.
And do you know what I like about her? Because my mum always says to me, stop swearing so much. And I'm like, yeah, but that's, like, who I am. And also, I want the kind of people that watch my content, I want, like, they're going to be like me. Yeah. So if I stop swearing, I wouldn't be being authentic. Do you know what I mean? And if people were like, oh my God, that girl has such a potty mouth, I'd be like, don't fucking watch me then. Yeah. Like, that's not the kind of people that I want watching me. Yeah. Like, I want, like, real, honest, like, sweary. And GK Barry, the thing that's so good about her is the fact that she is like that. She's like, you know, she's like, fuck this, and my minge, and, you know, she's proper, like, you know, talks, I
get you.
You know, it's like
she's
open.
Still herself.
Yeah. And she has a massive following. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, fuck it, why not? You know, why? I don't understand. People are just so, like, what's the word? Like, offended. Yeah. Like, there's nothing better than swearing. Yeah, literally. It makes everything like, oh, that's fucking good, isn't it? Or, that is really fucking nice. Or, oh, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? I fucking hate that bitch. I fucking love that bitch. Like, it's just good, isn't it?
Yeah. I always think as well, like, am I ever putting myself in an environment where I can't be authentically myself? Yeah. And I think the only time, I mean, I'm much better with it now, but I think the only time I've ever thought, like, I'm going to behave myself is when I was, like, first meeting Alex's family and that. Yeah. So I was like, I'm just going to... Yeah. I don't swear, I'm very good. And then sometimes...
You're like, oh my God, hi, so nice to meet you.
Yeah. And now that I know them so well, like, sometimes my potty mouth proper slips out and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I swear in front of his, like, brother, but not in front of his, like, mum and, like, his other family. I'm like...
I'm a sweet, innocent butterfly.
Yeah. I'm a beautiful butterfly. Yeah, no.
Well, it's nice to see you feeling more confident as well. Thank you. I feel like your confidence has grown quite a bit.
Yeah, it definitely has. I think, yeah, because the last time I was here, I was obviously living at home, was in a really stressful job. And now I'm just, like, pretty much stress-free. Obviously, apart from mental health issues and stuff. But, you know, doesn't everyone have a bit of...
Yeah, it's all about managing.
Managing, yeah.
Managing and coping mechanisms.
Yeah. I don't have any coping mechanisms. It's just sort of like...
Puppy, that's a good one.
Puppy, and also, you know, just waiting for it to blow over. Waiting for the panic to stop. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, this is what it feels like to be normal.
Yeah, I'm all normal now.
Yeah.
So, do you have any, like, goals on what you want to do? Have they changed in the past year? Is there anything you are thinking, I would love to work towards doing something like that? Or maybe going to a nice place?
I would say, so last year, obviously, my goal was to move out and stuff like that.
And you achieved that.
I've achieved that. Thank you, Stu.
Successful.
Yeah, thank you. Without Stu, I'd still be at home.
Thanks, Stu.
Probably now, I think definitely a mortgage, because before we moved out, so obviously I moved into Stu's and I was like, wow, this is so much, like, not like better than my mum's, but like, you know, it was, that bungalow is like the size of this room, and like we were on each other constantly, and it's like going from that to then living in like quite a spacious place. It felt like I'd moved into a mansion, and obviously like growing up, you go around your friend's house and they live in these, like, not even big houses, but just normal size houses with a family and, like, blah, blah, blah. And I just didn't have that. And it's just me and my mum, this tiny little bungalow. You know, I'm not saying it was bad, but it's just...
It's a big change.
You're literally, like, me and my mum have, like, been stuck like glue. And then, like, moving into a bungalow and I've, like, got my own space. I'm like, Jesus.
You feel like you're going star jumping. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, I can do exercise in this room. Fuck.
Don't you have a pool table somewhere in there?
Oh, yeah. In the man cave. That stays in the man cave, though, because it's fucking ugly.
Keep all the man stuff in that corner.
Put the ugly stuff in the man cave. My goal actually, so like prior to moving out, I never thought that I'd be interested in like a mortgage, or never really understood it or what it meant or how it worked or whatever. But now, like, we've obviously lived together for nearly a year. It's definitely one of his goals as well. Like, he was never really fussed. He was like, I don't mind. Like, we're very easy people. Like, I'm really driven in the sense that, like, I've got a lot of like, aspirations within myself, but like life goals, anything's better than like nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the fact that like I've now like moved out and moved in with Stu and I'm in a healthy relationship, I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine for me. Like,
I'm happy.
I'm really not fussy or high maintenance. However, now that obviously we're renting, we're both sort of in the understanding of like if we obviously had a mortgage, we'd be putting money into like our own property instead of.
Yeah.
So that's like one of the goals.
And
I
in
never
some
thought,
cases as well, you
Yeah.
might actually be paying less on a mortgage.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously not up front.
Like some people pay like 800 quid,
Yeah.
and you know what? Our rent's pretty cheap anyway for where we live. It's like what, 1,200,
That's
1,300.
not bad.
Yeah,
Well, we pay $13.50 for this.
yeah,
And we're not by the beach.
yeah.
We're in just a little town in MK.
Yeah, but we're in a town in Rustington where it's God's waiting room, mate.
What?
Rustington.
What's God's waiting room?
Fucking old people that are dying. Do you know there's a care home around every corner?
There is here as well, to be fair.
Like,
You know when you came to my flat?
Yeah.
Next door to a care home.
Oh really? Didn't seem very care homey.
It's not very, like, disabled friendly. Like, the path's literally, like, you...
Yeah, every time I take Lulu out, or every time I step out the house, there is an elderly person getting pushed in their wheelchair by a carer. Like everywhere you go, every corner you turn.
Hello.
Yeah, and they're proper old, like.
Yeah. And you're thinking, I feel so young.
No, actually, I'm looking at them thinking, fucking hell, I feel as old as you, actually.
You know what? I could do with that wheelchair.
My physical state is pretty much the same. Maybe knock off 10 years. I'm so tense.
Oh, you make me laugh.
Lord.
Oh, do you know what as well? The other day, well, it must have been longer than that now, because I mentioned it to you when we saw you on Friday,
Yeah.
that I basically feel like I wanted Botox because your video was that good. So you did this review on, was it TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did this review of a place where you had a treatment, and I literally was like, I need that.
Yeah, I do love my Botox.
And you don't even look like you've had work done. Like, you look natural.
Well, that was my biggest concern when I
Yeah.
started to go into aesthetics. So I didn't want to walk around looking like I'd had anything done.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking good look. Like, people take it to the extreme. Like the big lips, you know, the migration in the lips, like the big
What does
cheek
migration
filler.
mean?
So migration is basically just where either they've put the lip filler too high, and then what happens is it goes into like starts going into the top of your lip.
Oh.
So like, you know, like I'm trying to think of someone who has lip migration. The only person, you won't know who this person is because I'm older than you, but I used to watch Men Behaving Badly when I was young, and the person that played, I can't remember what her name was, in Debbie, her name's Leslie Ash. No one's going to know who this is if you're not
She could be making it up.
as old as me.
I wouldn't know.
And the first time I ever saw her, after like years and years, like I'm talking like years after Men Behaving Badly, because that was filmed in like the 90s, and her lips were awful because they'd migrated. So like when you have so much filler, it starts to like migrate out of your natural lip line and like go into the top of your lip, and it makes that bit look fat. Loads of people have it.
Oh
You
my
know when someone
God.
just looks like they've got
Yes.
butter's lips?
Yeah,
That's
like
migration.
I think that like sometimes you look at someone's lips and you think that's not done well.
That's migration.
Is that because of the person doing it, or just because they've had so much?
Well, I had one time I had my lips done. They put it in the border sometimes, or they'll like inject from like here and go into your cupid's bow. And I think what had happened is they'd maybe put too much filler or injected it too high. So when I turned to the side, like obviously that's my lip, but it was just above my lip that was fat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you have to get it dissolved?
No, it just naturally dissolves over time.
Oh right.
But
I was gonna say, don't look like it now.
yeah, I didn't like that. But now I literally only have like little top ups here and there, because the more you have it done, the more your lips will keep the shape. So I've had my lips done probably like 10 times now. And
Over how long do you think?
how am I? 30 now. When did I start my lips? When I was 24?
Are you 30 now?
29.
Yeah, so you're not 30 yet.
Yeah, but I say I'm 30 because
Almost.
couple months, you know what I mean?
So over like a year, you've had top ups.
Well, no, so I had my last top up maybe a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
And then I had my top up recently, like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, so it's quite spread apart then.
Oh, yeah. Because once you've got enough, my lips don't go down now.
Oh.
Well, in fact, I did have them done, but I feel like they look exactly the same, but maybe they don't. But then I didn't want them to look any different. I just wanted them to stay big.
Yeah.
But I didn't. When I had them done, he was like, "You really don't need much. You just need a little top up." So I just probably had like a 0.2 or something.
They do look really natural.
Thank you.
So does everything else. Where was it you had it?
What, Botox?
Yeah.
All across my forehead and a little bit here, and then like here, just above my eyebrow. However,
Incredible.
some people will know this. So you're meant to have a top up 2 weeks after your Botox. Just to make sure, because the thing is, obviously you inject Botox, but one part of your face might be stronger than the other, like the muscles. So you might inject it, but one side might be more paralyzed than the other. So for example, if I look at you, that eyebrow raises, that one doesn't. Can you see that?
Oh, this corner raises a bit more.
So when I have my top up done, I need more Botox in here just to push that down, so that when I go like that, it's not wonky.
Every time. So we spoke about
That's
this
why
last
you haven't
week,
seen me raise my eyebrows or be expressionate.
But this is why I want it.
What? So
I've never, do you know what? I've never ever been interested in any needles in my face. I've always thought if I start, I won't stop, because there's so much about my face I don't like. Like, I don't think I'm like a munter, but I just think I know based on what I pick out of myself that if I start, I won't fucking stop.
Yeah,
like, I've got no top lip, especially when I'm like, can't describe it, but I've had a photo. Wait, let me pretend. Right, I'm gonna take a selfie, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So, if I smile, my top lip goes, and if I like pout, it's kind of like there a little. But if I like my bottom lip.
yeah.
But my top lip, it would just be nice if it was like.
Do you know what you should have then? Instead of lip filler, have a lip flip. So that's not filler, that's Botox.
Oh.
So it basically like it flips your lip out like that.
Yeah, that's what I need.
You need a lip flip. You don't need filler.
Wow.
Have a lip flip.
So is that not the same thing then?
No. It like paralyzes the muscle so that it doesn't, like, the lip doesn't disappear. It like plumps it out like that. So when you smile, your lip doesn't go in, it goes out. I think. Don't quote me, guys. I'm not an esthetician.
That would be so good.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
for a start small, the thing is, right, I ain't going to sit here and be like, don't get anything done. Because in my opinion, the amount of confidence that I've gained from having these small procedures done,
Yeah.
I would never go back now. And I'm not going to say like so many people, when I posted my video of me getting my aesthetics done, they're like, you don't need it. And I'm like, you're only saying that because I've been having it done for years.
Yeah.
Like, if you saw my face before, it's not like I don't look like a different person, but I look younger now than I did then.
Yeah.
I look
get
more
you.
healthy. I look more like... Do you know what I mean?
Do you feel like... Have you had Botox up here before
Yeah.
that treatment?
Oh, yeah.
And how long would you say you've been having that for?
I think Botox probably for the last 4 years.
Interesting. And is it like the first time you get it done, results?
Yes.
Or do you have to like
No.
keep getting it?
It's instant. Not instant as in as soon as you get it done that it's there. It takes like a week to 2 weeks for it to like proper settle and kick in.
That's why I need it.
It will be gone. It will be gone.
Like these lines.
Your first round of Botox, it goes. But you have to have top-ups.
How often? Is it expensive?
Yeah.
How?
So, I think 3 areas would be like 1, 2, 3. Or it might be 2 areas. Probably looking at like 200 quid.
And how long does that last?
First time you get it done, you have to have a top up after 2 weeks, if not a month. otherwise the results would just fade quicker. And obviously, like, sometimes depending on the muscles in your face, like, it might look different on each side, so you have to go in for a top just so it's even. The thing is, I don't really know, because I worked in a salon where they did aesthetics. I only paid trade price for my
Right, fair
Botox, so I
enough.
paid her like 50 quid.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Get me
So,
a job.
I don't really know, like, how much. I don't really know if I had to pay, because with what I've got now, I'm in a contract with a company, so
A contract.
I'm their influencer basically.
Love that.
Yeah, mate.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I need to go down that route.
Yeah. So, well, my best mate works in one of their clinics as the receptionist, so she was like, "Do you want to be their influencer?" And I was like, "Yeah." So
That's
I get 4
amazing.
free treatments.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is that like within a certain time?
Within a year, but I've already had 2, and then I'm having my next 2 in June.
Thank you.
That's my summer face sorted, mate. Do you know
So
what I mean?
do you have to post every time you go? Or
Yeah. So
do
I
they
did.
just keep, or do they film the content and just use it themselves?
So she filmed some content, their media person.
Mm.
And then I filmed some content, and then she posted a video, I posted a video. That Botox thing that I put on my TikTok, I tagged them in it on Instagram. They then posted it on their thing as well. And then if I take a selfie, I just tag them in it, you know. And then when I go back there, I'll do another video of my procedures and then my results.
Oh, nice.
And then, like, obviously, until, you know, for the rest of the year, basically, if I post a selfie or whatever, I just tag them and just say, check out the Mediclinic.
I think the way you've done it as well is so effective. That's kind of what's made me want it so much, because you did the day one and how it works over time, like each day and then each week, and I was like, yeah, that works. Because whenever I thought about it before, I look at it, and when I see like other people's, for example, what is Simon Cowell doing?
Fucking hell knows, mate. He's like some sort of beaver.
What has happened?
Yeah.
Like, is he okay? Was his therapist licensed?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't know what happened.
It's Sharon Osbourne as well. Like, I love that woman to absolute death. Like, oh my gosh, she reminds me of my nan so much. And I've always just had this thing for Sharon Osbourne. I just love her. And I'm like, what are you doing to yourself, woman?
See,
Please don't be one of these people that, like, fucking kill themselves because they've injected themselves with, like, so much shit.
Yeah.
They're so skinny now because of the fucking Ozempic. And I'm like,
What's that?
weight loss injections
Oh.
that have now become legal in, like, the whole world, so you can lose weight, reduces your appetite. So Kelly Clarkson, for example, you know, obviously she was on, like, you know, the curvier side,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden she goes on her Kelly Clarkson show and she's fucking lost like 3 stone in a matter of like 2 months.
That can't be healthy.
It's fucking Ozempic.
What? So how does it work? Like, do you just have an injection and
Yeah, so you have, like, you do it weekly. You have a certain
weekly?
so in this country it's called Wegovy, because it's the same as Ozempic. I don't fucking know. The reason why I know this because I was actually looking into it, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I really struggle with my weight. Like, oh my god, like,
I do think you're crazy for saying that.
I'm a yo-yo dieter. Obviously, when I was at my biggest, I was about 17 stone. When I was at my smallest, I was 9 stone. But obviously, I had body dysmorphia, a proper eating disorder, like. And now I've got a good relationship with food. Obviously, I've piled weight back on, and I just feel shit. And I'm like, and people are like, well, go to the gym, do exercise, eat healthier. And it's like, I do all these things. Well, I don't exercise and go to the gym, but
you go
like,
for a walk every day.
That is
exercise.
I do try, you know. I don't have like massive amounts of energy. So like working and doing, you know, mental energy is enough energy for me to knacker me out physically as well.
Yeah.
So like trying to diet and do all these things and maintain a healthy balance and just I cannot do it. You know, I've had eating problems my entire life. So I was like, I literally went, because you can get it on Superdrug online or Boots online in their pharmacy. You can actually buy it online and they will send it to your house.
You can buy it and do it to yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it was 100 and something quid for 4 weeks worth, right? And I nearly bought it the other day. I nearly click purchase.
That sounds so cheap as well. That's got to be so
But the
dangerous.
thing is, you know, obviously, if I was obese, you wouldn't see results in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But I probably would, because I'm a very mental person. So it's like, if I did the injection, mentally, I would be like, right, I've done that now. So, you know, I'm going to lose weight. And then I won't sit there and binge eat. Do you know what I mean? Because everything's like tricking myself mentally.
I know that one of my sisters, she had some type of fat dissolvent, but I think she went to someone to have it done. And I literally said to her, like, have you been going to the gym? Are you okay? Like, she lost so much around just her waist. I think she also had it in her chin. And she literally said that even if you have that, you still have to go exercise and gym.
Yeah, drink loads of water. You've got to drink at least, if you're having fat dissolving things, like lemon bottle, whatever it is, you have to still eat a balanced diet. You still have to exercise.
Yeah.
Because it breaks down the fat, basically. So the main thing is you've got to drink lots of water, 2 litres a day, like minimum, because it breaks down the fat. And then you exercise, and then so obviously the water breaks it down, and the exercise will like flush it out your system, basically. So if you just did that, you're gonna lose weight anyway.
Yeah.
But what it does is if you've got stubborn fat, it will break it down easier.
Yeah, I do get that sometimes fat can be stubborn.
Yeah.
Like, I know as like the opposite. I've spent my life trying to gain weight, and to be honest, as soon as I stopped exercising obsessively, I actually like had rest days, cared a bit more about my diet, because I just kind of eat anything and everything. But now I call it a balance. So I eat relatively healthy dinners half the week.
Yeah.
And then I probably eat takeaways, loads of snacks, and I'm like, okay, that's balance for me, yeah. And now I'm at the moment I'm a bit slimmer than, I think that's just because every month I go through like different weights.
Yeah.
But I think that's just my hormones. But I'm much happier now. Like, when I look in the mirror, I don't just see my ribs. Because that's what it used to be. I used to go to the mirror and I just see my... But I used to just see my ribs and I used to think, oh, that don't even look nice.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I remember back in the day when Tumblr was everything. I know it didn't even have Tumblr. You just saw the content everywhere. And it was just, like, the nice toned stomach, like, all that. And I used to think, mine don't look like that because I'm too slim.
Hello.
Hi, guys. You coming to watch? We have
Can you
spectators.
pass my juice and...
Are you eating or drinking?
I'm drinking.
Guys, it's Jay here. So sorry to butt in and cut it short, but part 2 of Jess's interview is going to be out tomorrow. So please hit subscribe, get notifications, press every button you can to just let other people hear us as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. We're drinking.